And how is everybody on this glorious Sunday morning? I hope everybody, just dropped the water bottle. Hope everybody is having a great day. Today, we're going to talk about this video that's been going around and people have been freaking out about this blind date thing where this guy fairly clearly doesn't want to date this chick because she's fat. And at least that's what it looks like to me. I haven't watched the whole thing. I've only seen clips, so that's why I thought we would watch it together. For those of you that don't know, though, I shared the links for it. You can get No Morbidity right here and or Ember or any other product on the Ambrosia website that I have linked right here. And use the code MFINGCOO, that's capital M, capital F, ING, capital C, capital O, to get 5% off your entire purchase. We have thousands of people using No Morbidity right now, helping gain control of their lifestyle habits. So please do check that out. You can also get my book, Fuck Being Fat, Solve Your Weight Problems with 12 Method Willpower. The other book ought to be out within a couple of days. I mean, we're still working on it, but I'm very fucking pleased with the product that's going on here. Or with the progress we're having here, or you can get our coaching. That's a coaching special. We do have a couple slots open, just a few slots open. That's why I'm offering it right now. We normally don't offer slots all the time because we're normally pretty full. We have had some people graduate out, which has been awesome. Some of them are actually appear in the comments here. So I'm going to say hi to Jay. How are you? Martina, what's going on? Sweet pickles make you happy. What's happening? Mr. Pete, Love Monster, Eloise Pondu. It sounds French. I don't know why. Scarlet Tempest, thank you. I'm happy you found out about it. Amelia, Gabriel, Tiffany. What's up, Tiffany? How the fuck you doing? If you're not subscribed to Tiffany, please do go subscribe to our channel. Lady Hawk, I think Abra Preach covered this one. I haven't checked their cover of this yet. So, same shoe that had the fat as fuck bearded lady. I don't know. I don't know if it's the same show or not. Got a notification. That's outstanding. Angel, how are you? Joseph Jones, what's up, motherfucker? Lady Peb Sabby. Do you take Ember and Mental Jewels at the same time, or do you space them out? I take Ember, a half tablet in the morning. It looks like Facebook is down. Crazy. I take Ember, a half tablet first thing in the morning instead of coffee oftentimes. I didn't take a half tablet this morning because I decided to have some coffee. I'm going to take a half tablet here shortly, along with the rest of the products, the rest of the ingredients for product 2, along with what else am I going to take with that? That's about it for that. I already took my creatine this morning and the other products for product 2, those things. And then I will have Mental Jewels with it when I normally work out. I'm not going to work out today though. So my second dose, my second half tab of Ember is normally taken with 4 capsules of Mental Jewels in order to get me very good focus and energy. Ember and Mental Jewels gives me superpowers. It really is like fucking focus. So we just started the live. Andrea, we did just start the live. Cookies, what's going on? Heather McSwady, what's going on? Teddy Justice. It sounds like actual like old time, like you're a sheriff show, like Teddy Justice. Lennon Olivia, how are you? Mr. Fox, Lisa D. So I don't know why I said that like that. Chris in real life, how are you? Jen Louise and CJ Hall, what's up, motherfuckers? So I'm going to head to this right now. We are going to, it is called Blindfold Date Rejects Other, Blindfold Dates Reject Each Other is what it is. And I'm so happy I don't got a fucking date because you guys fucking, it is fucking ridiculous. It really is. Boom. Here we go. Kanea Camille, how are you? Fox, what's happening? Sheenie Beanie, Anna, everybody, hello. This is Cut. Please do go subscribe to them. Anybody whose videos I use, go subscribe to their channel for whatever reason you want. If for some reason they say something that you don't like or anything like that, don't go give them shit. You know, I mean, make a video about them and give them the advertisement. Because I will say this: I had somebody being somebody pissed about the fucking April Lynn video because she's sounding an awful lot like Amber Lynn. But the April Lynn video from yesterday, and they're like, you know, you fucking using her videos without fucking permission and fuck you and blah, 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 blah. Like, let's be fucking real. Like, I'm helping her advertise her shitty ass fucking methods. But anyway, So we are going to go here. I'm going to put it at 1.25 speed. And I think I'm going to wait till we get to, here it is. Okay, so let's go. Made with our friends at Native. Good for you.
Hi, how's it going?
Pretty good. I'm Alex.
Alex, my name's Megan.
So tell me, what's your job?
My job, I have a couple jobs right now. I'm a barista and I also work at a spa.
Would you say you're naughty or nice?
I would say I'm nice.
Do you like nice boys?
I think there has to be a good mix. Like, I think it has to start really nice.
Ooh, not ready anymore.
Awkward.
Why did you reject me?
Just not the vibe. You seem really sweet. I would like hang out with you, but
Like, why the fuck would she reject him? Like, it's just the vibe. Okay, so she rejected this dude.
it doesn't feel like a date vibe to me. Hi
Hello.
there. How's it going?
I was doing pretty good. Now I'm blindfolded.
Yeah. Does it make you nervous to be blindfolded?
Yeah, the last time that I experienced something like this was training for scuba diving.
Is
Yeah.
that like something you do for like work or just fun?
Just fun.
So you can't see each other.
No.
Say something sexy.
I think your voice is pretty sexy.
Oh, thank you.
You can also hold hands.
I'm comfortable with whatever.
Sure.
There we go.
Hey, what's your name?
My name's Brian. What's your name?
Brian. I'm Megan.
Megan. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
So tell me a little bit about you.
I'm a barista, and then for fun, I read a lot, and I have a lot of houseplants, and I go out with friends.
How are houseplants fun? I read a lot and have a lot of houseplants. What do you do for fun? I don't know.
That's
Megan,
like
what happened with your
it's
hand?
hard to get.
I was worried that he was gonna hit it, so I wanted to hit it first.
Well, I haven't even been able to learn much.
Brian, do you like
So wait a
naughty
minute.
girls?
Who doesn't?
Did she just try to hit the buzzer?
That's
Megan,
like
what happened with your hand?
it's hard to get.
Fun. I read a lot, and I have a lot of houseplants, and I go out with friends.
That's
Megan,
like
what happened with your
it's
hand?
hard to get.
I was
So she's already trying to dismiss this guy.
worried that he was gonna hit it, so I wanted to hit it first.
Well, I haven't even been able to learn much.
Brian, do you like naughty girls?
Who doesn't? I suppose the next question would be, are you a naughty girl?
Absolutely. I used the mistletoe native deodorant today.
If the
The fuck is going on here?
parties consent, I dare you to kiss each other.
Hmm.
Okay, sure.
Where are you?
I am standing over the button.
Okay, I'm standing too.
So she was going to reject this guy, and now she's kissing this guy. Dating's changed a fucking lot since I fucking dated. That's for fucking sure.
Wow.
I just got to say, it's been a long time since I've dated. But if I realized that the woman was already trying to preemptively fucking end the date for because she didn't want me to do it, I'm out. I mean,
Oh.
Nice. That was nice.
All right, this is going well, right?
Yeah, I think so.
I think so.
The last challenge, can you take your blindfolds off?
Most nerve-wracking part. You're gonna hate what you see.
Oh my god, you're
so the thing is, he just says here, you're going to hate what you see. So physical aesthetics do mean something to him, as with everybody. I'm sorry, I'm sorry, it just is a reality. It means something to everybody. Now, I'm not saying that he's not going to find her attractive for whatever reason. I will say that he has just clued himself. So she's already tried to end this, right? And so emotionally or whatever, that would send up warning signs to me. That would be a red fucking flag. But
gorgeous.
Is this the type of person you normally would date?
Honestly, no.
so he's being honest. This isn't the person you would honestly date.
Why?
Now here's where dude's fucked up. Okay.
No. Like even with looks,
So just say it's because she's fat, bro. Like don't be a pussy. Like that's where he loses me, because I did see this clip. That's where he loses me. Don't say like it's not really appearance. Yeah, dude. Like you fucking saw her, was like, oh goddamn. Like I mean, dude. Like just say it's because she's fat. Even if it's because it's not because she's fat. Say you don't like the mullet. You know what I mean? Like that she has. Like fucking just say, like, be truthful. We need to enter a stage in society where we start actually being truthful with each other. And Rebecca, you're absolutely right. He's being taped and doesn't want to be canceled. That's the fucking problem, though. And I agree with you. That's probably it. But dude, show some fucking stones. That'll never stop. Like the canceling thing, that will never stop until people do what I've done for this last couple of years. I don't give a fuck. What are you gonna do? Cancel me? Okay, let's fucking go. Because for real, the pendulum needs to start swinging back about that. And I mean, she's scared she'll crush him. That's fucking true. That's fucking true. But here we go.
I don't have a type, and what did I do?
Honestly,
So
I feel
she's the one that ended it.
like it's because I'm heavy.
So he hadn't even said no. He hadn't stopped the date. She's the one that stopped the date. And you're not heavy. You're fat as fuck. Okay. I mean, I that's the thing. Like, you're like literally, you're the one that canceled it, and then you're gonna fucking bitch because he doesn't like me because I'm fat. You don't even. You canceled this shit. He didn't. Why is this dude taking fucking heat online? He didn't fucking cancel shit. She fucking canceled this shit. It's fucked up. This dude was, besides being a pussy, because he should just fucking say why he didn't find her attractive. I don't even think he got to that, did he? He was just discussing why she's not normally his type. Which, dude, you should have said, I normally don't date fat chicks, or I normally don't date chicks with your hair, or I normally don't something, But, I mean, how is he in trouble when he's not the one that canceled this shit? He didn't fucking say no to her. She said no to him.
No, that's the vibe I got.
Not a problem with me. You are a good kisser, though.
Thank you. Sorry.
You thought he was saying he was not attracted to you?
Yeah.
Well, he was saying he's not attracted to her. I mean, there's not a fucking doubt about that. But she was already almost hitting the fucking thing. Like, she's, in my mind, dude's trying to broaden his horizons here, even though he's a pussy. And she is looking for the excuse. Like, so this dude's not going to cancel the date. You're not even going to hear his ass out. You're just going to fucking, come on now. It's fucking crazy.
It's been pretty common in my experience. You talk with someone for a while, and then when they see me in person, they're like, oh, actually, I don't know if I'm feeling it. That was the vibe I got. Hi.
It's them, huh?
Hey, how you doing?
Good.
My name is Nahom. What's your name?
I'm Megan.
What's your sign?
I'm an Aries.
Oh.
Oh.
I'm so sorry. I can't. It's Aries. I had bad experience, and I'm so sorry.
What's the button?
Do people really fucking do that shit? This dude's more fucked up than anybody that I've seen here. This dude, I can't do Aries. What the fuck is wrong with you, bro? I mean, Jesus fucking Christ. Anyway, we're gonna do a few different things today. I want us to discuss this. I find it fucking. Was just outrageous. That was something else. I don't even know how to fucking respond to some of that. I can say this. Dude should not be taking any fucking heat. He's not the one that canceled. She is. Very clearly. She is the one that fucking canceled this shit. I mean, so I'm going to go back. We're going to do some questions. And then I thought we would do something different. So here's what we're going to do. Anybody, and I don't care whether you agree with me or disagree with me, if you want to ask me a question live, you have to have your camera on, period. And it has to be on you. You can't be wearing a mask or anything like that. But if you want to hop on here live with me and ask me a question live, be on camera, there's the link. Right? Go ahead and fucking get to it. But and that's if you just want. I don't want people to just jump on if they just want to fucking talk. If you want to ask me a question live and have it be known that you're the one asking me the question, you can fucking join me, but you have to have your camera on. Okay. You can see him calculating an exit strategy in real time. Now, I agree with you. I do think that he was actually trying to fucking be like, how am I gonna let this down easy? How am I not gonna look like a fucking asshole? Woo, shit, she fucking hit the buzzer. I'm out of here. He'll probably still try and seal the deal if it's been long enough between drinks. Probably. He's being taken, and we already went there. If you hold attractiveness to a high standard, why not think the same thing applies to you? Very, very true. Jasmine, I don't see, I have somebody trying to join, but I don't see your camera yet. So when your camera pops up, there you are. Okay, I'm going to let you on, and here we go. How you doing, Jasmine? Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. My dog's mad at me. You're fine, baby boy.
How you doing? What can I do for you?
I can hear you just fine. I currently have endometriosis. I'm having a hard time losing the last 20 pounds.
So you have endometriosis, you have a hard time losing the last 20 pounds? Is that what it was?
Yes.
Because you broke up in minute. Okay. Do your doctors have you on any different types of medications, anything like that?
No, I'm just trying to do a diet exercise.
Okay. And what's a normal day of eating look like? Like what's a normal day of eating look like for you? Like how many
Well,
calories, how
for
much
the
food?
morning, I usually have either eggs, steak, and broccoli for the morning.
Okay. And then what else? Like what's lunch? What's dinner?
And then lunch is usually a giant salad. I usually either have like grilled chicken. I don't do like dressings or like sunflower seed.
Okay. And then dinner? Is the dogs distract you with like what do you normally have for dinner then from there?
It usually depends. I usually either do a protein drink and I usually go to the gym.
Okay. And you said you're trying to lose the last 20 pounds. How much have you lost so far? I think you said
130.
You've lost 130 pounds. That's a fucking great ass job. No shit. No shit. So you just
Like
kind of
this sweater a year ago, I could barely fit. As you can see, it's like
that is amazing. That is a fabulous, fabulous, fabulous fucking job. I mean, so the last 20 pounds, basically what you're looking for, you should try that. It should be very, 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 very minuscule. I do suggest like looking at your portion sizes because you're basically 200 calories off a day on the average, you know? So if you can somehow adjust up and or down on your caloric average intake, average up 200 calories or a combination of up or down on your food. So if your expenditure can go up 200 calories and or your food can go down 200 calories or a combination mix of those two, over a course of a year, you should lose another 20 pounds. Okay. I would also suggest you though, since you've lost so much weight, you know, you likely have some extra skin too. And
yeah, on my stomach.
Yeah. I don't always suggest that people like look at that as weight needs to be lost. Like if you're looking at like for the last 20 pounds for people that have lost a tremendous amount of weight, it's because you're comparing it to a chart basically for people that have never like lost a bunch of weight. Like it's like the ideal weight chart and people that have lost a bunch of weight are not necessarily going to line up because there's going to be a little bit of extra skin. There's going to be a little extra tissue. Okay. So if I was you, I would honestly just take this how it is on your biggest meal. Sit down at your biggest meal, put out the portion you normally put out. Okay. Eat 75% of it. Stop. Drink about 20 to 30 ounces of fluid. Wait 20 minutes and see if you are still hungry. If you are still hungry, eat that food because this is not an exercise to see how hungry you can make ourselves because that's a diet. So what you got to do is you're trying to adjust your portion sizes to see if you're still mentally putting more food on your plate than you actually need because our portion sizes are in our head are still from when we were bigger. You know what I mean? Like
right.
It took me a long time to adjust that for myself too. Like, and I still work on it all the time. Like I still work on it all the time especially because I eat inordinately fast, you know. But that would be my suggestion to you is just instead of trying to do something crazy physically extra, just maybe get an extra 15-minute walk in or get some extra standing in a day. Like if you sit at a desk or something like that, try to stand up every hour for about 15 minutes of the hour and do some standing work or something like that. And then try to just peel your portion sizes back another 100 calories on an average day. So the extra burn you'll have for standing up more often is 100 calories extra a day, say, and then you have an extra 100 calories that you're restricting just because you're trying to reduce portion sizes down, here and there. That should easily then help you over the course of a year, possibly lose that extra 20 pounds. Now, if you start finding yourself getting extraneously hungry from it, what I would actually suggest is that you get it checked out to see how much, like, if the last 20 pounds, like I said, especially for somebody that's lost a lot of weight, do give yourself a little bit of grace about the extra skin and stuff like that, because then it gets to the point where you would almost, if you didn't have the extra skin, would you be actually underweight? So just watch out for that. Okay. And Jasmine, what I would love for you to do is I plan on doing these type of things every this type of thing like once a week, maybe even just having people just be able to come on and join us and just give open advice to everybody. But I would like for maybe in like 2 weeks when I do this, because next week we're off. But 2 weeks when I do this, if you want to make sure to put it up, I'll probably do I'll probably list it off as what it is, like the subscriber Q&A or something like that, But I would like for you to come back on, and I would like to hear how your progress is about the portion size experiment that I gave you. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right, that sounds good. What other questions you got for me, real quick?
I also have Normal Mobility. You want me to go grab it real quick? It's in my kitchen.
No, you don't need to grab it. But I appreciate you. I appreciate you using it though. But no, I mean, I'm not doing here's my thing. I'm not doing this to necessarily don't get me wrong. Everybody go buy No Morbidity. I shared the link, but I really did want to just have you guys on just to answer some questions. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Thank you.
Of course, and I will let you go, and then join back on a couple weeks from now, and we'll go from there. Okay.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you. All right. Anybody else want to come on? Here is the link again, just in case you guys missed it. Let me know. You got to have your camera on, okay? And let's see. Honest people have my respect in a world of woke BS. Thank you very much. I appreciate it very, very, very much so. I really, really do. Let's see. What if I'm wanted by the FBI? I would suggest you not fucking come on here then. Okay. Truly. Alan been off track since experimenting. It should help. It should help you a little bit with your anxiety and stuff like that. But just I mean, if you haven't had a traumatic event, do talk to somebody too. Make sure you can talk to somebody. And we have Tony right here. Tony, how the fuck you doing, man?
Alan, how you doing, brother?
Doing good. Doing good.
Hey, listen, I'm 54 years old, very active in the gym. I'm kind of on the journey that you were at a few years ago. I was big, about 290s. I was benching 405 in the gym. I was strong, but I didn't feel healthy. And yeah, I could bench 405, but I could barely tie my shoes or wipe my ass. You know how that goes.
Been there.
I'm at the journey now. I've downsized to about 250.
Good for you.
And I'm trying to lose more. I'm a little stuck, but I'm active in the gym about 5 days a week. My question for you, and the problem I'm having is, how did you get past that? Not being the big guy anymore. How did you mentally deal with that? Because that's how I was always known, the big guy, the strong guy, and downsizing is kind of a mental game.
Dude, when I first started doing it, especially because I did it so publicly, it fucked with me bad. Because I did it so publicly, where no matter what, people were asking how much strength I lost. And I went through some weird shit. The fucked up thing was when you're that big, when you're like average height and in the 280s, and you're gym guy, even though you got the keg for the belly, people move the fuck out of your way. Yeah, you know what I mean? I remember thinking when I got down to under 200 pounds for the first time in forever from 280, right? And I remember thinking I am fucking. People are just being rude as fuck today. They are just fucking running right into me. We were walking through the mall, and Crystal's like, "Nobody's running into you. You're just not getting. You're running into them. You're just used to people getting out of your way." It was very hard. I did, and I don't know why your why was necessarily if it's family or something like that. But man, I have this thing taped up here 9 pounds when I'm 90. I really do I keep that in mind. And I do suggest you start celebrating the victories like that come away from that. Like the tying of the shoes thing, people don't fucking get how fucked up that is. Like, I mean, like it's weird because like you can go in the gym and fucking like destroy shit. Like, I mean, at one point in time when I was gaining weight, like I was like, I just nothing feels heavy. Like, you know what I mean? At all. Like, you know, like nothing felt heavy at all, you know? And then, like, I remember the one, like about two months before I started fucking, just before I fucking started losing weight, man, I was doing like pause squats of 505 for such a 3, like full 2-second pauses and then standing up. And the first set like was always a little tougher, but the second set, I'm like, this is fucking easy. Like, you know, like what the fuck, you know, like, and then all of a sudden it just fucking collides with you. But even when I was that strong, I remember thinking like, it's weird because I can squat this, but putting on my fucking my squat shoes fucking sucked. You know what I mean? Like
when you're that big, it seems like you're doing it for everybody else.
Yeah, and it was hard for me because like I had mentally attached money to it, like, and I had obviously attached money to it for this, but it just had to be one of those things where it's like, I think it's because I worked in healthcare too, and I saw that like the younger people in skilled nursings and stuff like that are fat, you know, and they don't. I mean, like you'll have like a 95-year-old that just needs help getting their laundry done, who's thin, and a 65-year-old that can't fucking like, you know, that needs their ass wiped because they've got like a few problems and shit like that. So
but it's scary what society's looking like right now.
Yeah,
I can maybe see 1 out of 10 guys in a public place to say, "All right, he works out and takes care of himself." You know, I every time I use the adage and it goes through my head, and I tell other people, you know, what you said, this is what a society in decline looks like, and it's scary. And I don't know how we're going to reverse it. And you know, you just don't see the younger generation in the gym. They you know, like we were, they just appear soft, and you know, the future's scary. It really is.
It is very scary, especially when you consider, like, I always talk about this. Like the other day on Twitter, like somebody was like, "Oh, this big roid head," you know, I'm talking about me, like, and I'm like for real, I'm like a normal sized guy right now. I'm like 185 pounds, you know, like, I mean, I'm a little bit more muscular than like, but I always equate this to people. Like my dad at my age was way fucking bigger than I am. Like, I mean, my dad built bridges for a living before he became a union delegate, you know, and like he was an enormous fucking man. But men from back then are very different than men now. Like right now, people look at me like I'm sort of like anomaly, when in fact I'm just kind of an in shape 50-year-old. You know, like from our time, because I think we're about the same age. You said 54. I mean, our dads were built like me. You know, like, I mean, they were big, strong men who like worked on their cars on the fucking weekend and fucking, you know, mowed the lawn themselves and, you know, split their own firewood when they needed to and shit like that. And that just doesn't happen right now, you know?
Yeah. I mean, it's weird because like the steroid comments, when people say that now, or, you know, being a smart ass, I actually take that as a compliment because it makes it look like I'm probably doing something right.
Well, you know, I mean, I'm Mark, you know, I'm friends with Mark, and Mark obviously has used steroids before in the past, and he's on TRT now. But like people say that about him, like it's a disqualifying thing. Like dude's blood panels are fucking perfect. Like, I mean, absolutely. Like, so if whatever he's doing, instead of ripping on him for it, maybe some people might want to open their mind to it and emulate it, because it's got to be real. It's fucking, that's the, I mean, he's doing a good fucking job, obviously, you know? Right. But man, I mean, if I was you, I would definitely keep it in mind that, to definitely like take a look at it. Like where do you want to be like 10 years from now? Because here's the thing. You probably started noticing radical decline, like all of a sudden, you know what I mean? Like, where all of a sudden, like you feel the issue from bending over to tie your shoes, and it's harder to get up, and you're probably a little bit sore because the food you were eating and not much weight was keeping you inflamed and stuff like that. So there's probably some back pain and stuff like that. You're recovering, like celebrate the little victories. And Lily, I see you there. We'll get to you in a second, okay? But celebrate the little victories, like the tying of the shoes, the mobility, dude. Make sure you like. Keep cognizant of how you feel, like your joints and stuff like that feel. Because as you remove this shitty stuff from your diet, and as you get to a smaller weight, your joints will start feeling better. What you thought was just old age joints will all of a sudden be good. Okay.
I appreciate it, brother. Keep doing what you're doing, man.
Thank you, sir. And appreciate you coming on. And like I said, I'll be doing this probably about once a week. So thank you very much for joining. I appreciate it.
Thank you, Al.
Bye. And this is Lily. Hi, Lily. How are you?
Good, thanks. Just got back from the gym, out of the shower, and
Excellent,
saw that you
excellent.
were doing this.
Excellent. So what can I help you with?
Oh, I'm just wanting to come on here and say how great this is.
Oh, thank you very much. I appreciate
Because I'm in a stump, and I had already lost 100 pounds, a little over.
By the way, everybody, Lily is not being paid for this. This is the first
Oh
time.
no. And I was stuck, and it's like the last 20 pounds I can't. And so far this has been helping, and I don't know all the natural stuff that's in it, like I can see it, but it helps a lot with your sleep, like it really does. I wasn't expecting it.
Yeah, that's one of the best parts about it, especially like it was something I didn't really realize was happening, because I used to take mine earlier in the day,
Mhm.
and then I would take it, and then I would also then take like an Ember or something like that too along with it, and so it would counteract itself. But as somebody that's like, I mean, I'm obviously crazy. I have ADHD driven insomnia, right? And
Yeah.
It has helped me a lot. That between that and Ritual PM, it just absolutely is phenomenal. So I'm really happy it's helping you out. Since you're using it to lose like the last little bit of weight, I do want to
Yeah.
suggest to you that you make sure you keep in reference the portion sizes that you're switching to. Okay.
Yes.
Because when you do come off No Morbidity eventually, I mean, you don't necessarily need to. I'm not trying to talk you out of buying my product, but when you come off of it, you want to make sure that like you keep in mind what those portion sizes look like, because that is actually what's going to satiate you at that new weight. Okay.
Yeah.
So make sure you keep that in mind. Do make sure you're getting about an ounce of fluid per pound of body mass. I do highly suggest that to everybody. And then, I'm really happy it's helping you a lot.
Thanks. Yeah, that water. Oh, sorry.
No, go ahead.
The water thing, I just told my friend while we were working out, because I got her to come with me because I was getting unmotivated. And I told her what you said about water, because we were working out and I don't see her drinking anything. And that's what I told her. I'm like,
It's so
lower
bad.
your sodium.
In the new book, I actually list off the scientific studies for why we suggest that and everything like that. The new book ought to be out sometime this week. At the very, 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 very latest. But I share it's what were you saying?
Oh, I was going to ask if it was a physical book or something that you download.
No, it'll be something that you download, and a
Okay.
month of the app will come with it too. So you'll
Oh, okay, that's cool.
not only do you get the book, but you'll get a month of pre-recorded and live yoga training and stuff like that. In a hunger management support group where for those of you that don't know, I've already started this morning when I don't know if you watched yesterday's live, but I did kind of commit where by February 1st, I'm going to get under 10% body fat, just because
Okay.
we're releasing our next product on there right around that time. And it is, I mean, I'm using the product right now. So I think the coolest thing about being on the 3 products together, product 2, No Morbidity, and Ember, is that I'm like literally it's like you're in control of the dials so much, where I'll increase this or I'll decrease this. No cravings, no blood sugar spikes, no nothing like that. Because that's product 2 really does help with blood sugar spikes and stuff. But
Okay.
for those of you that are wondering about that, when you do buy the second book, it'll give you the hunger management support group for a month, and I am already I'll be keeping track of of all my physical stuff, like the food, my supplements, my training, and everything like that on there too. So
I
and
wanted
you can
to
ask
ask,
questions.
okay, I know when I watch you, I don't get notified a lot, so it's the pre-recorded stuff. I see that you take Mental Jewels a lot, and you say it helps you with focus. Is that something I can take? Do I take it in the evening, or do I do it in the morning? To go along with because I want to try all the supplements and see, I want to.
I gotta be real. I take mine either first thing in the morning before I do my morning reading, because I read about 3 or 4 studies a day just as kind of practice, right? So if I don't take it then, I do take it right before my workout, because that might just be for me, but I don't need like energy. Although I do take Ember a half an Ember right before my workout, but I don't need energy a whole lot. And by the way, this is me looking at you. This is me looking at the camera. So, if you guys are wondering what I'm doing, this is me looking at you. This is me looking at the camera. I have to tell my clients that all the time too. But for me, focus is the problem, especially because if my phone is anywhere around me, I run my business off my phone. My business is off my phone. So, and like it's between emails, client notifications from our app from clients and or the groups. and then the different social media variations. I get like 2,000 notifications. Yeah, I get like 2,000 notifications a day. So if I can't stay focused, my ADHD just kind of takes me down different rabbit holes, and then I'll stop in the middle of a workout, and I fucking hate that. But
Yeah.
mental jewels, if you do have trouble with like I find it the best when I have to focus, when I know I have some reading like that of stuff that I'm not going to find interesting, it helps me with that. So
Yeah, I feel like I have a lot of things going on, and I need to prioritize and like just get fix it all up. But
mental jewels is amazing. And give me 1 second, I'll make sure I send over, and there it is. In the chat, I'm putting the link to Mental Jewels right now.
Oh, okay, cool.
That way you guys can check it out. But any other questions for me?
No, that's good. I just, I'm almost done with this one, and I'm about to order the third one because so far I haven't been able to do the bundle. But yeah, I love it.
All right, that is outstanding. I thank you very much. And you can use the code MFingCOO and gets 5% off too. So,
All right, thank you. You have a good one.
thank you. You too. Anybody else want to join? Let me hook this up here. And thank you all for joining so far that has. Like I said, I'm going to do these about once a week just to answer some questions, some random questions. And again, I got to say, I don't think that my way is the only way. Hang on a second. Alan, kind of gross question. No, I don't think it does. I don't think it causes that. No. So, but it could for you. I don't know. Dr. Phil, the last couple 8 weeks, I focused on hydration and sleep, and I've been able to control my hunger. I'm 6 kilograms down so far. That's fucking outstanding. It's the biggest pillars that you have are the recovery, sleep, and hydration. Not to mention that, but hydration is literally the easiest one to affect. Like it is like, okay, I ate too much yesterday, right? Or I ate too much yesterday, or I'm worried I'm going to binge today. You can physically immediately drink more fluid. You can go get yourself water. You can go get yourself tea. You can do these things like immediately, and that's one of the things. It's like hydration and controlling it is one of the most actionable things you can do for your health and for your weight loss. And the best part about it is being properly hydrated. One, is great for your skin. It's great for your internal organs. It's great for your bodily process. It's great for metabolism. It's great for all these things, but it does help with sleep, and it does help with stress relief too. So, if you're chronically dehydrated, your cortisol levels automatically get spiked. It causes oxidative stress, those sorts of things. So being hydrated really does, it's like the best bang for your buck, and it's the most actionable thing you can do. Yeah, this is a super interesting format. Thank you very much. And I just for those, like somebody else join, I'll be on here for another 20 some minutes. I can answer questions how we're doing it right now, or you can come on and join. And if you are a troll out there and would like to have a discussion with me live, as long as you have enough fucking balls to put yourself on camera, I highly suggest it. If any of you are from any of the channels of people that I have spoken about and they want to come pop on in, have them fucking feel free to fucking come on in and we can have a lively discussion, because I ain't no fucking pussy. I will gladly, say whatever I fucking said, not just live to somebody's face online, but if they would ever want to have a live conversation in person, I will happily fucking discuss my points as I stand by everything I fucking say. I would try, but I'm too shy for that. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Colleen, but the offer is still out there. I'm shy too. Okay, I might try it then. I tried coffee before my workout, but I have to pause every now and then. I hear you. I just look like a mess, so I'll spare you. No worries, no worries. Sparkling water is great. The bubbles help you feel full. I have a sparkling water maybe once a couple. I used to have a couple times a day. I've gotten it down to like once every other day, just about. I don't really. I work in phases. I'm sure that will come up here again soon, though too. Colleen J. Also got a kick. An unsalted sunflower seed habit. Probably if I fix my water, the seeds will make progress. Especially because if you get yourself into the habit of reaching for a water bottle, like Crystal's amazing about this. Like she's so good about fucking building habits and shit like that. It's kind of crazy. But she is so in the habit of like, she constantly has a water bottle around her. And like, if she gets stressed, which we lead stressful lives. Crystal and I lead some fucking serious stressful lives. It's for fucking sure. The fucking poor woman putting up with so fucking much shit from the people that just were fucking out to fucking get me for the last 2.5 fucking years. I love that woman so much. I mean, if you think about it, in the last 4 years, we have been under vicious attack from everybody from the fat acceptance movement to stupid people who thought a fucking cold was something we should shut the fucking country down for. And she has always just stood right next to my fucking side and supported me in everything I've said. And what a fucking incredible woman to deal with the stress that is like literally not really created by her. It's created by me. I fucking will never be able to be appreciative enough of my wife. She is the most amazing human being I've ever fucking met in my life. So fucking amazing. But she's very good about making sure she always has a water bottle next to her and always refills her water bottle and stuff like that. So it's something you can do to try to help kick the sunflower seed habit. I do suggest though that like you make sure that since it's already unsalted, you ought to be good to go. So, and then what we got? If I can hop on without an actual camera, then I'd love to. Nope, I don't do that because I don't know who you are. If there's no, I don't do that. That will never happen. That will never, ever happen. And I'm not mad at you about it because I understand a lot of people don't want to necessarily do that, but there's absolutely no way. So let's see. I do have a sleep question. I work until 11 p.m. and go to bed around midnight to 1. No matter how much sleep I get, I wake up groggy. Anything can help to do with that? It sounds to me like you're not getting great quality sleep. And I don't know how long you've been doing that sleep pattern and how much sleep you're actually getting. I would, try different methods, like maybe lower the room temperature a little bit, Angel. Lower the room temperature a little bit, get a second blanket on, because sometimes the weight of the blanket, they even sell weighted blankets. Sometimes the weight of the blanket seems to help out a little bit. So maybe give that a try. Christopher Life, any hints on the new product coming out? The new product coming out is geared around blood sugar control, glycemic response mitigation, insulin sensitivity, and anti-inflammatory markers. Like it is set to be something that goes into the realm of like the metformin area and helps people with blood sugar cravings, but also just the health markers of blood sugar. It's amazing. I don't crave sweets at all anymore, at all. Between the three products, I have zero hunger. Like I said, I'm in control of the dials, which is why I'm just going to reduce my body fat down to sub 10%. I'm probably at 13, 14% right now. I'll reduce it down. And then I always try to be as open and honest with you guys as possible. A huge portion of this is the fact that the product 2 is coming out right about that time. So I will be nice and lean for any pictures or their marketing we need for it. I want to be as honest with you motherfuckers as I can. The product does work. So that's one of the reasons why I'm going down. But also to show people like April Lauren or April Lynn and these people, like it is just a matter of controlling your hunger and controlling the food you put in your mouth. My workouts will probably be the same. I'll probably be a little bit more active than the average person can be because my job is fitness. And we have rearranged stuff to a certain degree where we don't have as many clients. We lowered down our number of clients that we take. We do have a few spots open right now, but and we'll have a sale going on for coaching on Black Friday too. But it's going to be the same price that I'm offering you guys here. Just so that you guys are getting the Black Friday price basically right now, the one I already shared. But it's an amazing product, patented ingredients, clinically tested human doses. And again, I kind of insist upon trying it myself for a good portion of time before we would get it out. So that's why. So I'm digging through beetle soil and feeding stuff. Otherwise, I join. That's okay. I work in a public-facing position that does not mix well with my actual opinions. I feel for you, but there's no way I'm having somebody on here that doesn't have their camera on. I'm sorry, it's just not happening. Sparkling water seltzer is a great way to cover your soda cravings. I completely agree. Also, she is very fucking awesome. Crystal is awesome. She is. She's fucking amazing. Love that woman. Kings sit with queens. You're goddamn fucking right. You're absolutely right. You are a couple goals. Thank you very much. Face to face. Where's Awesome? So I don't know where Awesome is at. Awesome. Is she in her chair now? Baby. Hang on. She's sleeping. She's probably sleeping someplace. I don't know where she's at. Just put my order in for Nomo and Mental Jewels. Outstanding. I like it. I've been using a dry mouth rinse before bed, and it helps. That's a great fucking idea too, Amy. Great. I'm camera shy too, but it's important to keep people honest in the crazy world we have today. I'd like to eventually come on and talk about my experience with Mental Jewels and getting off pharma. You know what? I will be announcing when I'm doing this again next, and that way people will know to be ready. And they can have their questions and stuff like that. I think it's a neat little forum that I'm going to do. But also, I do think that it helps people understand that a lot of this stuff is just the very basics, and giving advice around it to people that are in the audience. You guys, again, and as a thank you to all of you, because for real, a lot of you have supported this channel. In my words, when it was not very popular to fucking do so. So I appreciate you showing the fuck up. And I just wanted to put a thanks out to everybody. And to those of you that hate me, again, if you have the fucking stones to come on camera, fucking come on. I have no problem in open fucking debate with any fucking body at all. I'm hoping to get No Morbidity one day to see if it helps with my sleep, since so many people talk about it. I will say this, that No Morbidity pays for itself. And I mean, that's something else I stick by. We have people saying that they've saved hundreds of dollars a month on their food bill. Hundreds of dollars. It's $39.99 a month for a month's supply, and people save hundreds of dollars on their food bill. So it does pay for itself. Just have some vet expenses. I can understand that shit. I'm still subscribing to the conspiracy theory that Product 2's name is Product 2. It is not. Although if trademark doesn't come through, who fucking knows? But it's not. I'm also part of the Camera Shy Club too. Okay. I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. He has crystals in his bladder. Originally thought he had a UTI. What's going on here, Angel? Oh, the vet. I got you. I'm considering Mental Jewels. Is there a loading period? There is not. It is a good neurotropic. I'm very pleased with it all the time. Like all the time. It like fucking weaponizes my ADHD. I really like literally weaponizes it. The hyper focus is just fucking insane when I'm on it. And I mean, and I have not noticed any dissipating effects either. Like meaning the more times, the longer I've used it. And I got to be real. I do not use it every day, and I definitely don't use a full dose of it every day. I only use 4 capsules of it when I am working out. I normally for reading I take 2 to 4 capsules. I will take 4 capsules if it's fucking going to be boring. If it's going to be boring shit or shit I've already read before, I have to take 4 capsules. So, but besides that, I take 2 to 4 capsules. So let's see. Alan, my cat, decided to make a break for it today. I found her next to the garbage can. God damn. I'm happy you found her. No shit. The Bald and the Beautiful. I fucking love it. That's outstanding. So true too. I fucking love it. I love it. Crinkling a snap rider so you get her attention too. She's fat. When I'm at the mother-in-law's with the kids this weekend. I would shoot the breeze on the camera. But I tell you what, like I said, not this coming up week, but the week after we'll be doing it again. So also, how did you get a Sam's Club membership for $10? It came as like a secondary prize, not a prize thing, but like a thank you for we bought Pitbull and Iggy Azalea tickets, which we finally get to go see in March. It was supposed to be the week after the hurricane, and they fucking did not have that. So yeah, but it was like this coupon that we got it was like for $10 or something like that. So have you ever had a dog? Our dog, our Shar-Pei passed away a year ago, 4 days from now. Before that, I had my dog Jake, but I talk about it fairly. I don't want to talk about it too much because I get choked up and stuff like that. So, Sam's Club college student membership. No, it was a thank you from Ticketmaster for buying tickets. So, I want to go on a political rant with you and Mark. That would be amazing. Well, thank you very much. I would love to see the people come on and talk before starting Mobility, then a few weeks after. That would be interesting. It really would. There are so many nootropics out there, and I don't have time to sort through and try 5 different ones. I do got to be honest. I've only tried No Morbidity when it comes to nootropics. So we have Esther here. How you doing, Esther? I'm coming to you right now. Give me 1 second. There we go. How you doing, Esther?
Hey,
Pleasure to meet
can you hear
What
me?
can I do for you? I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yes, perfect. I just wanted to say I've been watching you since before the pandemic, and like watching your channel go up and down, and as a lot of things been proven right. And I just wanted to say, like, sometimes the shouting's a little much, but sometimes I need that motivation to be like, okay, let me stay on track, because years ago I was around 185, and now I'm around like 145-ish, and it's gone up and down a little bit in between, but like the main thing is just maintaining. And for years I was so hungry all the time, even when I was at a normal weight. And like if No Morbidity had come out years ago, I would have been like over the moon. But thankfully, after years of just having a steady diet and watching what I eat and exercising, it resolved itself. So I just wanted to come on here and say, like, there is hope if you're not able to access like supplements and things like that for people. Like, if you just stay consistent, like you do go back to normal.
Absolutely. And it's such a great point. And thank you for pointing it out too. I just want to tell everybody, like, No Morbidity is meant to, like, all the supplements I use are meant to be used temporarily. Like, I'm going to use them for a long time but also, just to be real, I don't pay for them. Like, I mean, they're like, I'm a part of the company, right? So I pay for them, but not in the same way. But I also got to say that they're meant, like, things like No Morbidity are meant to help people get a hold of their habits, so then they can eat in a fashion that is going to keep them less hungry and stuff like that. The book we're publishing here shortly, Beyond Willpower, is called It's Beyond Willpower, the Hunger Management Method. And the idea is it's very kind of basic things, but get proper hydration and why, get proper sleep and why, stress relief and why. I describe like an eating pattern, like a macronutrient eating pattern, meaning like first thing in the day, I stick to protein, healthy fats, because it's the most satiating. Then midday, if you do have a midday meal, you have protein, healthy fats, and then some non-starchy carbohydrates just from vegetables. So basically a salad with minimal carbohydrates and protein. And then in the evening, if you're going to have any carbohydrates or starchy vegetables, you have them at your evening meal along with some more protein and some more veggies. And then if you want something that tastes sweet that might cause a glycemic response, you have that in the evening as a treat, and it can be anything from fruit to a yogurt, something like that, right? But the idea is, if you eat something that's going to spike your glycemic response first thing in the morning, or even some starchy carbohydrates like potatoes, stuff like that, first thing in the morning, you tend to be hungrier throughout the course of the day. And what a lot of people do is they set themselves up for failure with the flavor of sweet and stuff like that. And we talk about that too. Like the concept we have is No Morbidity and everything like that is meant to help people by the time and in a state of diminished hunger, be able to adjust their lifestyle habits. One of the reasons why I talk about that stuff so much. So thank you for bringing it up, Esther. I really appreciate it, because I don't want people just to rely on just the product to totally dissipate their hunger and keep it that way. Like, if you don't do anything to watch your habits and you're able to lose 50 pounds on No Morbidity, and then you go off of it and you have the same habits, chances are you'll bound back up. And that's not what we want at all. I want it to be, I want it to truly be supplemental, something that people use as a tool to change their lifestyle habits in a permanent fashion, because that's what it takes. And great job on doing it yourself. I mean, for real, that's awesome.
Thank you. I know for me, I have pretty good self-control. So once I realized that, I was just eating too much sugary stuff all the time. I used to have like cookies every single day. And I was like, okay, this has to stop. Yeah. So it's also when I got out of college, I was able to regulate my eating patterns better. But I know for myself, I have pretty good self-control. So I can look at something and say, I'm not going to have that. But like I said, the constant hunger was a battle I was fighting every day. And I'm glad that like it's finally gone away. And I can totally sympathize with people who are just feeling hungry all the time. Even when you eat something, you're like, I still feel hungry, because like something in your brain is not connecting with the signals your body's sending.
Exactly. I mean, and when people are running in a state of hunger, especially if they have any type of binge eating disorder or anything like that, even just being hungry and then trying to push it off can often be a problem too, But you're right. I mean, a lot of times for people, the hunger you feel is not really actual physical hunger. It's that you have done something to either spike an insulin response or a dopamine response in your brain or something like that. So great job.
Right. And
Absolutely great
about the
job.
water, like that's such an important thing. Like I always have water with me, cases of water in my car. And then I like to go to the movies every so often, and I'll get one of those like big soda cups, like the special
Yep.
ones you get at the Marvel movies. And I just keep that in my refrigerator filled with water. And every time I go in the
Perfect.
fridge, I drink it. Because you go in the fridge, you want to snack all the time, right? So the first thing I do
That's-
is drink the water instead.
That's outstanding. That's a great idea. So whenever you open the fridge, no matter what, you drink the water. Great fucking. That's genius, everybody. That really is. I'm going to steal that, by the way. But just so you know, but Esther, I'll make sure I try to give you credit for it because that's excellent. That's an excellent habit to build up. Fabulous. So, well, thank you so much for joining.
Thanks for
I
having me
appreciate
on.
it. Of course. We'll talk soon. Bye.
Bye.
So anybody else, please join. And Esther, thank you very much. And seriously, what a great fucking tip to just make sure you always have a cup in your refrigerator. And whenever you open it, you have to drink the water and then you refill it. That's fucking amazing. Really fucking intelligent. Really, really is. What a great habit to be in too. Any advice you can give to eliminate caffeine dependency? Hydrate really, really, really well. Drink some herbal teas too to replace the flavoring of it. And then if you have depending on how bad it is, just be prepared for a little bit of sucking because it's going to suck. Iggy Azalea is my girl. We like her music, and I can't wait to see Pitbull. I fucking can't wait. Do we do a COVID hour, or do you reckon it'll get us banned? Yeah, you can't just straight. I mean, on Twitter, no, you can talk about whatever the fuck you want, but if it's on here, if it's on this bullshit platform, no, you can't do that. So let's see. And one more time. Okay, sorry, I had to check something out. Crunch Fitness now has $13 a month memberships. That's good. That's good. I like Crunch Fitness. Can you do the next one in Zoom format so whoever wants to show their face can? Nope. You don't get no. And we do sometimes do Zoom with people that are on our app, but no. If you want to be on live here, you are going to show your face. That's just, it's not a debate. So, okay, needed to heat up the bone broth soup. Good for you. I had to wait an extra 6 months to see Crowded House because the lead singer had got the vid 4 days ago. That sucks. Can't wait for the book. Very soon. Very, very, very soon. I'm going to be working on it later on today, too. Cannot fucking wait. Cannot fucking wait. I'm a customer for life with Nectar and Mental Jewels. Definitely don't sleep on the Nectar. It's amazing. Absolutely. And again, use the code MFingCOO for that. And she's talking about Nectar, which is right here. Give me 1 second. Organ Support. This is Organ Support. This is Ambrosia Nectar. It's an amazing product. Use the code MFingCOO to get 5% off. Doesn't No Morbidity mixed with Ember and Mental Jewels have the same effects as amphetamines? Really sounds like it. No. I will say that Ember is high stim. No Morbidity is no stimulant, no thermogenic, and doesn't add to any of that. But it's not really, it's very highly stimulant caffeine. I wouldn't say necessarily amphetamine though. So I'll eat enough calories but still be hungry. I would suggest, Amy, we'll talk about that, Amy. I mean, I would suggest that is more along the lines of you, the eating pattern you're eating in, you know? This is cool. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. I appreciate it very much. Thanks for having me on. Esther, thanks for coming on. I truly appreciate it. And what a great tip. I really mean it. What a fucking fabulous tip to give the people. And again, for anybody that wants to join, let me see here. One more time, and we've been at an hour. This is the last go around for anybody. If nobody think you meant a group call. No, I'm just not. I find no problem with this. I can have multiple people on if I want, I believe. So I got no problem with this. But and it's weird to me that almost like I say I'm going to have people on the channel, and then people are like, well, can you do it this way? Fuck no. How about that? You know, I mean, Jesus. Actually, I just checked the link, Alan. Sharing can be used fine without any special apps. Just open your browser. Yeah. I mean, you come right on. So it'll have you check your camera and stuff. Absolutely. Yeah. I'm eating keto, but had to really watch the keto packaging food. Yeah. I mean, not to mention that, but a lot of times, Maria, keto food has a very sweet flavor. Like all keto bars and stuff like that have a very sweet flavor to it. Like technically, Ambrosia Plants of Protein is keto, and it's still it's still fucking sweet, you know. So you just gotta watch out for it. I don't get hunger pains often. Any tips for increase? I don't get hunger pains often. Any tips to help increase them? I tend to miss meals sometimes. Set an alarm. You don't want to increase your hunger. You just want to set an alarm to remind you to eat. Great way to support locals. Let's see here. Check my subscriber count, and I am at 79. I think most came from Alan's live streams. That's awesome. Good for you. Good for you. Well, listen, it doesn't look like anybody else is joining. I will be doing this stuff again, and I will put it out there for when it's going to be. There's going to be no lives the rest of this week, guys. None at all, because we're going away. So I hope everybody has a great fucking week. And there will be some video releases on different stuff and everything like that. And the book will probably be coming out. So I'll probably do a quick, hey, go buy the book. So please make sure you are watching for the regular videos I release. And I really just got to thank everybody. This was a lot of fun. I appreciate it. And I hope when we do this again, we have a lot more people and a lot more people join, and we'll just do it for like an hour or even 2 hours. So I hope everybody has a great day. God damn.